Speaking of number one, Clemson kicks off their season on Thursday night, taking on Georgia Tech at 8 p.m. on the ACC network. Greg, what are you looking forward to the most in watching Clemson in that game?
Well, I can't wait to watch Trevor Lawrence, but I got to get rid of the quarterback in me. I'm really interested to see how they were going to replace that group of defensive linemen that were so vital to their success last year. Now, they are replacing those guys with incredible talents, but the backbone and the mentality of that team was really built along the defensive front. So finding adequate replacements for those guys, not just from a skill standpoint, but from a leadership standpoint, is something I'm really looking forward to, because that was really a big reason why Clemson was able to break through and have a remarkable 15-0 season last year.
I hear you, Greg. I'm looking on the offensive side, though, and imagine this. Clemson's so talented at the offensive side in the quarterback position, at the receiver position, at the running back position. They could, and I believe they are, the most explosive offense in college football. Now, I know the trio of wide receivers and Tua at Bama, they beg to differ. But when you look at what Travis Etienne does as far as production, what Trevor Lawrence has done at the quarterback position, and then Justin Ross and T. Higgins, you're talking about a race, a real race between Clemson and Bama on the offensive side of the football to be the best. And who would have ever thought that Clemson and Bama were now talking about how productive and awesome their offenses are as opposed to their defenses?
And they are no longer underdogs. There is going to be a big bullseye on their backs, as you know, they are the #1 team in the land, and they will be unveiling the national championship banner in that game, while Georgia Tech will be unveiling their new offense under new head coach Jeff Collins. So they're moving away from that triple offense, JV. So how do you think that they're going to be working in that new offense in this season?
Well, it's definitely going to be a work in progress, Cassidy. Just think, Jeff Collins came in, and when he got to Georgia Tech, he had 13 running backs on scholarship, 0 tight ends on scholarship. So that tells you, from a personnel standpoint, he is very, very limited in what he can do with the offense. Now, the good thing is, if he has talented running backs and is able to split them out and put them in the X position, have them block a little bit, put some mismatches on either defensive ends or outside linebackers, he can get very creative with this offense until he brings in the talent that he wants for Georgia Tech. But for now, it's going to be a work in progress.
Don't be shocked if Brent Venables is over there burning some chalk early in this game, the defensive coordinator for Clemson, because none of us really know what to expect from Georgia Tech. Yeah, you can watch last year's tape, but it's not applicable. You can watch the spring game, but that's as vanilla gets. So there is a huge, huge question mark as to what Clemson's going to get when Georgia Tech walks out there on the field tomorrow night. So I'm really interested to see. Now, they say they're going spread, they say they're going multiple, but a lot of the guys that are recruited in that system, they're very comfortable running option. The beauty is you can run option a whole bunch of different ways, including from the shotgun. So I would expect still a heavy emphasis on running the football and trying to create some issues for the defense by using option principles. But it's going to be kind of funny, I think, to just watch what they unveil and whether or not it gives Clemson's defense a few headaches early on.
Again, you can see that game at 8 Eastern Thursday on the ACC network. Now